T.W. Blanken, and you are watching T.W. in the afternoon. That name is even more genius than T&J Rock and Metal Talk. But I got a shocker for you guys. I'm not really as crazy as my character on that show, but I do have some crazy tendencies. But I don't know. I'm kind of mellowed out today. But anyway, the reason that I'm doing this video today is because I feel like it. But I'm going to talk about some hard rock and metal news. My favorite band, one of them, Alice in Chains. Shit, I love Alice in Chains. Well, here we go though. I'm going to talk about some news first. Steven Adler. I heard. Well, it's already been confirmed. He played a show in Cincinnati, right in the state of Ohio, right where I'm from. Oh shit! Oh my God, that was glorious. And then I think he was supposed to do another one. I'm not really for sure where it's at. All we need now is Izzy. I mean, if Izzy would just come out and, I mean, he's cool and everything. That's his objective. He doesn't want to be, out there right now. But if he would just come out, that would be the best thing ever. I mean, really, it would. All joking aside, if Izzy would come out and then they would keep Steven Adler, that would be probably the biggest concert ever. So, I mean, they're doing good right now. I'm glad that Slash and all that, Duff is back with them and Axl doing his thing, trying to front AC/DC. I don't know about that, but anyhow, that's breaking news of last week, but I'm doing the video today, so it's breaking news today. So, here we go. I've been watching the internet a lot, and all metal fans probably know Sam Dunn. He done Headbanger's Journey. He done Metal Evolution, with the 12 parts, the new wave of British heavy metal, the grunge, glam metal, all that stuff. Sam Dunn is representing. Shit, I love Sam Dunn. And Eddie Trunk, I like him too. But Eddie Trunk seems to be, how do I want to put this? With every pound he loses, he kind of goes more into dick mode. That's kind of harsh, wasn't it? But, I mean, it's like he's losing some weight, so he's all trying to be all, I don't know, I ain't gonna get on it. I like Eddie. But which one represents the most for metal, flies that flag the highest, other than TW? Shit, because you guys know how I roll. But I would say probably, well, there's certain things I like about Eddie. He really, I mean, you could tell that guy loves what he does. The only thing I don't like about him is the name dropping. He's name dropping. I like these light things. It looks like I'm a demon. Look at the shadow of the lights in there. Like in my pupils. It's the, it's awesome. That fits it, don't it? Oh shit! That was a genius moment that I didn't even plan. So anyway, Eddie, he's name dropping all the time and shit, and we know he knows these famous people. Sam Dunn does too. He knows them too. But I like Eddie. I like his co-hosts that he's got with him, the Jim Florentine and Don Jameson. I was really sad and upset to see the metal show go off the air. I mean, that show has really started to, I think it's one of the things that's kick-started the whole metal movement coming back, which is a good thing. Not that I don't like hip-hop, so I don't want to get into all that. I just think, where hip-hop's now is where hair metal was. It's the same thing that made it die out. It's everything's that dinosaur mentality where it's all cookie cutter and everybody looks the same and acts the same. And how many times can you sing about your gold chain and your and your rims and drinking foldies and all that shit. Same thing back in the hair metal days. It was all talking about sex and how many women you could screw and all that, which is, we all like to screw, but we don't want to hear about it in every song. At least I don't. But anyway, so I'm watching this thing on YouTube here where Sam's putting out. He's got a channel, banger channel. I think that's what it's called. But Sam Dunn does that a lot to bring the movement back. I mean, if it comes back, you could probably credit those two guys, Eddie Trunk and Sam Dunn. They lay it all out there, and I respect the hell out of both of them. So props to both of them. If I had to pick one, I don't know which one I would like to pick. Any money, money, mo. Eddie Trunk lost too much weight. Sam Dunn, I don't know. I love him. I love him. So that's done and out of the way. We like them both. So here we go. Alice in Chains. That's the one. I was listening to Facelift today, and I was thinking, because I'm a musician myself, and I love all types of music. I write music, and if there was a band that I would ever inspire to be like, it would be Alice in Chains, because those guys, well, when they had Lane, even now with William DuVall, great singer, not taking nothing from him. Matter of fact, I get tired of getting on YouTube people saying, he's trying to be like Lane, and he's not Lane. Well, of course he's not Lane. For one thing, he's black. Last time I checked, Lane was white. So we know that obvious right off the get-go. William black, Lane white. William, I think he does a good job. You know, he does a good job. I think he does. I don't know if their new album with the not new album. It's been out for a while, but it's not. It's in a different time. Grunge or alternative. I call Alice in Chains heavy grunge alternative band. I mean, but the thing that I like about them is, see, I love acoustic music too. I love folky type music, acoustic music. Alice in Chains can put out just about anything. And there's not too many artists that can do this and get away with it. I mean, when you listen to a song like Don't Follow off of, I believe it was Jar of Flies, starts out with acoustic, real melodic, harmonica comes in, and then you go to something like We Die Young. We Die Young. There's a whole lot of rockin' stuff on Facelift. You compare the two, apples and oranges. A lot of bands can't get away with that. Alice in Chains could. So in my opinion, that is great. Oh shit, I love Alice in Chains. But I would inspire to be like them more than any other band that I can think of. Because I have a lot of favorites. I mean, Guns N' Roses, Metallica, Megadeth. But even those bands, well, maybe not Guns N' Roses. You think about Patience, and then think about some of their heavier stuff, like Welcome to the Jungle, for instance. Comparing night and day. But they're even kind of pigeonholed, I don't know, kind of wearing a tight-fitting pair of shoes. Megadeth, Metallica, the same way. Matter of fact, when Metallica does anything different, they're just crucified. So I gotta give them props because they keep doing it, but it's like people just want to hate on them for anything. But back to Alice in Chains. I mean, they started with Facelift. Incredible album. Love it. I mean, every song on there is great. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure the Alice in Chains, the one song I didn't like on that album, it's not that I didn't like it. As a matter of fact, if it was any other band, I would have probably liked it. It would have been a good song, but for Alice in Chains, they set the bar high for, when they put out Man in the Box. But them Bones, I wasn't on that one too much. But, so what was after that? I believe it was, Sap. I don't know if Sap was Here I'm trying to be an expert and I can't even. It was either Sap or Dirt. But anyway, both of those were great. I believe Sap is where they introduced the acoustics, style that they would later bring in a lot more, especially on Jar of Flies. Uh, but Sap was a great album. Got Me Wrong is on that. And then I believe Brother was on there. Was it Got Me Wrong? It's Got Me Wrong. There's a version of them doing that song with Ann Wilson of Heart. She does a marvelous job, kind of doing the backups, doing some ad libs towards the end of the song. It's incredible. So I mean that album there. Then let's just move on to Dirt. Like I said, I'm not sure which one came first, but Dirt. Oh my gosh, Down in a Hole, The Rooster, When I Die. There's which was Rotten Apple? No, Rotten Apple was on Jar of Flies. I mean, Dirt was an incredible album. I believe the song Dirt. I believe that probably is my favorite album by them. It's got so many elements to it to where they're hinting of going later with Jar of Flies, but it's not at that time they hadn't reached their potential where they was going, which in Jar of Flies they bring it all together. I think that's an you know what, I don't know what my favorite album is by them, because then they put out the three-legged dog Tripod. That's a weird album. I mean, a lot of their songs they kind of have to grow on you, but once they do, the genius is realized. I mean, I can't say enough about it. I believe Jerry Cantrell contributes probably more to the music aspect than Lane did, but maybe even the lyrical part of it. I know their harmonies fit together perfectly, so I can't say enough about Alice in Chains. They're probably up in my top 3. So, I mean, there's just nothing else to say about them. Oh my God, I seen an epiphany of what's to come for this show. And it's going to be incredible. So, hey, until next time, peace out, guys.